moderator back is Nest here. Wonderful. Good morning. Nice to see you. That's nice that we saw yesterday each other the first time in real. So I hope you're doing good, all of you, and you're ready for a new trading day. Tina, wonderful. Good morning. And all the other guys too. Really happy to have you here. And we stream this show on YouTube at the same time. So you can, you will find a button in the right corner. You can click on it and you can subscribe this channel. You can leave a comment below this. You can give us a like if you want. If you think Daron, wonderful, good morning. Dawn, good morning. If you think this is valuable for you, then you can give us a like. Okay, so another wonderful, great day. And let me share my screen with you. So here we go. So let's see, I can see the chat. Great. Wonderful. So I love it because I can see a lot of names this morning. And that makes me really happy that I'm able to talk to you around the world, wherever you are. Kurt, Marie-Louise, wonderful, good morning. Marie-Louise, you know, abstinent from trading. Big challenge. I'm proud of you if you can cope it. Okay, Estia, good morning. Tina and Uwe too. So what do we expect today? Mark, good morning. So first of all, let's see indices, and here we go. So just so the New Zealand rate decision is already over. So today it's Wednesday. We expect the ADP national employment, for example. Then of course at 4:30 the oil inventory we expect today, and yeah, that's for the moment. And yeah, today, latest news you can see here, Dow Jones, German manufacturing orders, and so on. If you need information, here you have the big news, especially here you can see in this premium analytics, if you have a real account on Admirals, so you can see the week ahead, and you can click on this and then you will see a lot of information. And yeah, please keep an eye on it. Especially we have here some interesting news about Bitcoins, all the other stuff. Okay, today is Wednesday. I want to invite you to another webinar. And this is from Jens this afternoon. The DAX 30 index becomes DAX 40. If you're interested in this, please join it, because Jens is always a good teacher and a very good speaker, and he can teach you a lot of very interesting things. So it's a good thing to follow his webinar too. Great. So let's go to our charts, and we will start with our DAX 10 minutes. So we had days before, you know, there were our entry chances, and it was very successful. And in the further days, we could see the trend were continuing down to 40 to close to 15,000 euros by one future contract. Desmond, new from South Africa. Greetings. Thanks for being here. Greetings to your people around of you. Invite them, and I'm really happy to have you here. I hope you will learn a little bit about trading, how you can make trading in a structured way. So welcome. Okay, so now in DAX we saw the trend break of this downtrend, and now we have a valid uptrend. So the first possibility to go along were round about here. There were the first chances, but you could see we didn't, or we haven't reached the point 2 right now. So the moment you can see it doesn't work is the moment you trail the stop and you go out and wait for the next chance, because this trend actually will break here. This is the trend. The trend break will take place here at 15,008 euros by one future contract. So this is the main trend. But now we can also see there's a secondary downtrend. So here we go. Secondary downtrend. This is this one. Move, correction, move, correction, move, no trend break. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth trend arm. It's over and out. So maybe it could be an interesting idea to wait if you will see a new trend, which is more facing upwards. So this could, let's go a little bit closer. So this could happen here, maybe. So with this, no, not this. With this move, correction. So let's see if we have a close. Yes, there was a close. That's the correction. So second trend arm. So balance candle here, maybe could be possible to make an entry here. So, and then you have two trends which working in your direction, which is really interesting. And where is the point of control? Which means the normal price. Yeah, it's, where are you? Nah, it's not. Because in futures, the point of control switched down to 15,008 points, contracts, euros by one future contract. So here we go. There is the, no, it's a little bit deeper. Yeah, but in future contract, we have, let's go deeper. So actually where the price is right now, there is the point of control in futures. And I'm quite sure if the price will remain there for the next hours, the point of control in CFDs will move to the lower side too. But keeping in mind, actually, there is the point of control where we are right now. Okay, so that means there could be an interesting chance that the trend is going up, which is not really good for my short position I have open in daily chart, because there I'm actually a little bit in profit. So basically, I would hope the market will crash to the lower side. It's enough if I will see a price at the point too, but let's check it in the daily chart. So that's 10 minutes. That's your chance to make a trade here, as I explained. Let's go to the 4-hourly chart, and here we have the gold price. So there was not really a chance to go long for the moment, but just wait. The trend will break here. This is the trend. So wait for a balance candle, and then let's go up. Keep an eye on it. This is gold price. Okay, so let's see DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart. And here we are still on a downtrend, still in a downtrend. This is the correction. Yeah, and you see we reached 0.2 almost. And again, we are on track to reach the 0.2. So it's not longer your part, because we are looking for a second, for the first entry in a second trend arm. And this was happening. So let's see crude oil. And crude oil is going up and up and up. There is nothing to do for us because it's too. And by the way, guys, just again, I show you a number. Give me just a, yeah, thanks. Give me just a sec, please. Yes. I show you how wrong private traders are. So look at this one, crude oil. Since days, they are working against the price. You see, 89% are fighting against the price. They have an open short position. Don't do that. You will lose your money. Never fight against the trend, guys. Never, never, never. Okay. Please always structured based on rules with the trend, never against. Okay. Because the smart money will take your money. And they don't care about it if you lose your money or not. So quick story beside, I had a meeting when last time I was in Frankfurt, and thanks God, I'm working for asset management in Frankfurt, Switzerland, Tokyo, and Austria. And we have meetings with those guys. They influence the price. And we used to talk about that, such trader sentiment and big traders and small traders. And one of the guys always said to me, we don't care about that. If the private traders are not willing to learn that game, we take their money. We don't care about it. If you lose your money, if you have stress with your wife, if you have stress with your family, because you lose your money, it's your fault. It's fault of private money if you don't willing to learn this damn it game. We take that money. I buy my next Ferrari with this. I buy whatever it is. If the private money is not able and not willing to learn that game, we take it. We don't care because it's not our fault, because everybody is able to learn this game. If you don't willing, because your ego is so much bigger, yeah, then we take the money. Quick story. Very, very interesting. Great. So don't do it. Yeah. So Dow Jones in 4-hourly chart. Yeah, still in an uptrend. We have two trends, guys, there. That's the main trend. The red one is the main trend, which is facing downwards. Then we have a correction in its own trend, which was very successful. This moved to 0.2. Now we have a secondary trend, which is facing downwards. And this is in the second trend arm too. And think about it. The second trend arm has a bit higher probability than 27% to reach the 0.2. So keep an eye on it, guys. Okay. Then Euro USD. Still a downtrend. Deep, deep in the price zone. Deep, deep in a green price zone. So just wait for a new uptrend and then we can go up back to the point of control. Yeah. So just wait a bit for that. Okay. So let me see. Questions. Could you give me an email address to contact for the purchase of point of control? Send me please an email over my homepage. This is dowhow-trading.com. So where is it? Here we go, dowhow-trading.com. And there you will see a contact formula. So here we go. You see there is a contact. And then please send me here the contact. It's in English too, by the way, and then I can give you the link. So please tell me, why is the point of control mainly in red and the other volume signals in green? The point of control is the point of control, therefore, because there happens the most volume. Therefore, it's in red. And 70% of the volume is circling around the point of control, therefore it's red. So outside of the fair price zone, it's green. You can choose whatever kind of color you want. So it's based on volume. And I realize about your questions, which I'm very grateful for that, because that leads me to a very important point. This question shows me that you, not only you, Barry, it's not just up to you, it's for everybody. You don't understand what you do there. Yeah, you are focused on money. You're focused on Euro USD. You don't trade Euro USD. You don't trade the DAX. Why not? I show you again and again and again. So everything starts and ends in the order book. So you see, the right side here, that's the real order book, for example. Yeah, for what? Do you see anything there on the right side? Do you see there something else? No, there is no name. Just in the chart, yes, there is FDAX. But here in the order book, 3 columns: buyers with their volume, sellers with their volume, and what do you see in the middle? Yeah, it's the price. It's not pips. It's not points. That's, you see the header, it's price. So, which means you have to pay 15,000 and whatever it is right now, 62 euros by one future contract. It's not points. And the question is, you don't understand what you do there. So what's about the point of control? So that looks like it's not your fault, because online that is not taught, because it's logic, and logic leads to deep consequences. And no one want to take these consequences. Let me see that DAX. And I believe that. I think that this one must happen. To be honest, who cares your opinion? Who cares? No one cares. In the order book, completely neutral zone. You like enterprise? Yeah, I like enterprise. You see it in my bag. I love it too. Neutral zone. No Klingons, no star lines, nothing else. Just neutral zone. Yeah, everybody can get in and can get out. No names, no reasons, nothing else. So, and this is what I want to teach you. Please, in heaven's sake, switch your mind. Focus must go away from names to price, and price is absolutely neutral. This is what you have to think about it. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to our running trades, and then we have some maybe one idea, not so much ideas this morning. But before we do that, yeah, it's a good idea to ask the question of the day. And Nastia, if you're awake and with your coffee, and if you're ready for Rumble, thanks a lot. We can open the question of today. So my question is, do you always use a stop loss? Yes, of course I do, is the first question. And the second answer is no, not always, because sometimes I still hoping everything is going to be fine. So it's going to be fine. So be honest to yourself. That's the most important thing. Be honest to yourself. So do you always use a stop loss? Yes, of course I do. Really? Really? Come on, think about it. Really? Okay. And the second one, no, not always, because sometimes I still hoping everything is going to be fine. Yeah. I trail the stop. Yeah. Believe me, I trailed my stop very often far away, because and in German, there's a special speech. I'm not sure if we can translate it in German, in English. I have to go. I want to give the market much more air to breath, you know? So therefore I trailed my stop far away. You know, my experience, the market always take your stop loss. You can put it so much far away. They will take it. And the moment they took it, they move, and then they're working for you. So never trail your stop loss against the price. If you are in profit, then you can trail the stop, but never against. So be honest to yourself. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is, that's a good, Carol, thanks for that great information. So to take a mental stop. So for example, I give you one example. I have a client, really huge trader, really big account, millions on the account, really millions on his account. So, and one day he had a position open in Euro USD with a mental stop. Of course, he said, I'm always around, so I can act. So one day he got a heart attack. He had to go to the hospital. He was in coma for 2 weeks. When he wake up, And he was thinking, oh, my position days ago, after 3 weeks, the position was in loss with 1.2 million euros. 1.2 million euros. You really want to use a mental stop loss? Don't do that. You have to do a normal stop, maybe far away, a little bit more far away, and a mental stop like I use it, a kind of soft stop. Yes, that's cool, but never without a hard stop loss. Never, because never forget, you can have an accident, you can have under really bad circumstances around, and you have no access to your computer, no access to your account. Never forget that. Never, never, never. So you can use a mental stop. That's cool stuff to trail it closer, but never, 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 never without a hard stop. Anywhere, never. Just learn from my experience, because I crashed my accounts because not having a stop loss. Okay. So let's go to our running trades. We have 2 trades open. We trade Australian dollar, US dollar, by the way. So yesterday we had a lovely trend. So there were the balance candle we opened. We haven't yet reached the 0.2 and the price is going down. So I trailed my stop loss. You see, I trail it because I'm looking for a new entry in the case they get me out. Yeah. Okay. You can, if you want, you can trail the stop loss, can leave it at a 0.2. That's cool because point of control is quite far away, but also cut a possible loss and try to figure out a new entry because we have a new balance candle. There's new balance candle. We can do it again. Similar situation in British pound, US dollar in 4-hourly chart. So here we go. And this is the trend 2. So that was the first trend arm. Then we had the second trend arm. There was the correction. There was the balance candle. Here we go. There was the balance candle. So we had to fulfill the rules. Get in, you know, in second trend arm, we can ignore rule number 3. So we get in, we reach the 0.2, but without a close. So therefore I leave the position. Point of control is much higher. So now we are a little bit in correction. There is no trend continuation. So it's cool. If you want, you can trail your stop loss here. It's a kind of working style. Or maybe you can say, no, I trail it closer. I cut a possible loss. Yeah, to have a small loss. Then I'm looking for a new entry with a new balance candle. Yes, you can do that. Both working styles are completely fine because the second trend arm has much higher probability than in the third or the fourth trend arm because a trend continuation with a close above the last 0.2 is always much more likely than we see a completely trend break below the last 0.3. So it's completely okay if you trail the hard stop below the last 0.3. For example, yeah, you can do this, for example, yeah? And maybe you set a mental stop loss here and you say, okay, if you will have a close below that, yeah, then we can, then I trail my hard stop. This you can do. You can do the same in Australian dollar, US dollar, for example. Yeah, you can trail because we are deep in the green zone. And you can set, okay, yeah, here, and let's go, let's give an alert here, maybe. Yeah, for example, here we go. Let's set an alarm here, bit higher. So let me modify it a bit. So great. Okay, so and do it there. Great. So this is what you can do also. Mental stop at the 0.3 with the question mark and a hard stop. at the last 0.3. This is what you can do. And this is what is allowed. And this is smart trading. Yeah, this is smart trading. So we have positions in British pound Swiss franc in daily chart, by the way. So here we go. No, I guess I close it, right? Yeah, I closed it with a small profit. Yeah, we closed it because there was a balance candle. We haven't reached the 0.2 with the close, so that was I was reacting on it, and I take this money and I'm looking for a new entry. Yeah, this is what I'm doing here. If you can see the price is not working for you, you are in the wrong bus. Get out from the wrong bus. I'm looking for the next correct bus. Yeah, so just do it. And if you want, there is an interesting chance in British pound Swiss franc now in 4-hourly chart. And this is, let's take a drink. Okay. You don't want, here we go. Patient, you know. Okay. Because there's a new uptrend. You know, you can see it. This is your uptrend. Move. Correction. And here is the move. Second trend arm. Just waiting for the correction. And then let's go up. It's 4-hourly chart. So let's put it on the watch list for today. So great. Then let's see our trades in daily chart. This is FTSE, British index. Yeah, we had an open position there. Price is circling around. I have the point of control there. So everything is fine. Let it go. I have an open position in DAX 40 in daily chart, by the way. Yeah, I'm a bit in profit and I'm speculating that finally we get the 0.2 again with a close. Let's see. Also in Dow Jones, same procedure in Dow Jones. And actually there we are circling around the entry. Yeah, you can see the price actually. And yeah, there is nothing happened for the moment. Just wait a second or 2 or 3. Or not really. Ah, okay, it's not working for the moment. Okay. Then I have to close it. Let's do it again. Okay, so here we go. That was Dow Jones, yes. Here we go. Okay, so you know, there was the entry and now we are circling around the entry, by the way. We reached with the price, we reached 0.2. So the first part of the strategy was working. Now we are waiting for a close below the last 0.2. You know, the probability is really, really high. And yeah, that's all. That was that point. So I have a proposal for you, besides from British pound Swiss franc in 4-hourly chart. And this is US dollar Japanese yen. Here we go. Because look at this one. That's the trend. Move. Correction. And here we had the next move. Second trend arm. There was the correction. There was the balance candle yesterday. So I open a trade at the 0.2 and I'm speculating of a trend break and a trend continuation. So in case I will get in and there is a balance candle, take the money, get out. Yeah, but the moment we have a trend continuation candle, trail the stop and be happy. Because, you know, it's a bit more than 22% of probability that we see a trend continuation in the second trend arm. And by the way, last but not least, I want to start with shares here to trade. And that's really cool, but only, and we'll start at next week or maybe tomorrow. I will add Bitcoin for you because I know a lot of people are interested in trading Bitcoin, and I can show you how you can trade Bitcoin also. It's really interesting. I highly suggest to try it first on a demo account before you put real money on Bitcoin, okay? But it's the same procedure as in another underlying, it's just a product with a price, no more, no less. So this is hotels and resort. Why? Do I know that share? No, I don't. I don't care about it. So it's a price, you know, it's the price. So here we go. We have a young trend, move, correction, move, correction. There is my balance candle here. So therefore, I set a pending order on the way down with my target 0.2 or maybe higher. Yeah. So maybe if you can put it in your account, if your account is big enough, then it's a good idea. And I'm looking for just only that shares with the second trend arm. And this is in German shares and in US shares. Yeah. So if you are maybe from South Africa, for example, or from Asia, you can use your index and you can the shares there, but just only the second trend arm. No more, no less, just the second trend arm. Okay. So this is my part for today. And our question for today, do you always use a stop loss? Thanks God, we had 81%. They said, yes, of course I do. Really, in heaven's sake, never work without a stop loss. But 19% says, no, just sometimes I hope that everything is going to be fine. Just take this advice. It's completely okay if you trail your stop a bit far away and work with a mental stop, but please never without a real stop loss. So I hope we'll see each other tomorrow again. I wish you a lovely day, a great day. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the